Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today's reading is called How is he or she feeling about you at the moment? I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture in a second. Please take your time, listen to your intuition. You can say the name of your person out loud or in your mind to connect to them. And then choose a pile that resonates with you the most. Let's go. Hi everyone who chose pile number 1 or rose quartz. Let's see what are your person's feelings at the moment in regards to you. Oh, we've got the Lovers and Falseness. Queen of Wands and Young Woman. Wow. King of Wands and Sorrow. We've got a power couple here. Very good match. This is so interesting. What I'm sensing from the beginning, there was a lot of passion here, a lot of attraction, this person was very, very interested in you, very attracted to you with the Lovers. However, there was some... I feel like they couldn't trust the situation. It's either they couldn't trust you or you couldn't trust them. It all felt kind of a bit superficial, I wanna say. A bit on the surface, kind of sketchy. It doesn't feel deep enough, although you were very much into each other from the very beginning with this Lovers cards. I see a lot of romantic feelings, a lot of passion, a lot of they just wanted to be around you, they just wanted to be close to you, to touch you, to smell you, to all of those central things. But there is some fear here underneath this, with this falseness. Maybe they didn't believe that it could grow into something more serious, grow into something more long-term. There is this suspicious energy around them, around this person. Maybe they didn't want to seem too interested, or like this is the situation is touching them too deeply, because I see some fear here. They definitely really, really liked you. If not, they had really deep feelings for you, but something was stopping them. They didn't believe you, maybe. Or they didn't believe the whole situation, the way it was going. Something was... It didn't feel safe. It didn't feel safe, that's the thing. And this falseness. It all felt very sweet and very charming and nice and comfortable and cozy and so fiery at times. Both of you, the two of you are so fiery. Very fiery people. We've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. First of all, you're like a power couple. You're such a great match. You're very similar. But somehow, maybe that's because you are so similar. That's where this suspicious energy comes from. Like when you recognize your own problems in yourself and you see someone who's just so similar to you, like your reflection, you become suspicious. Does this person also have the same weaknesses, fears and blockages, complexes just as me? There is this very suspicious energy. I don't know where it's coming from. You must know better, pile 1. But there was a lot of love. A lot of love. Like, I feel like instant attraction. Lots of sparkles, lots of fiery magnetism. You just wanted to be around each other, and because it felt good. It felt really good. What's happening with this person currently? How do they feel about you? Queen of Wands and Young Woman. To me it feels like you have shown them that you have grown. You have become much more confident, much more in your power, much more self-sufficient and discerning and you understand people better now. You're much more deep now, and somehow you grew in life. You're doing something much more serious at the moment. Maybe your career has developed, or you just feel much better about your life overall. And this person sees it. Like you have become more mature, growing from this young woman to the Queen of Wands. This is like a big jump. If you're a man, then just reverse it, like young man to mature, young boy to mature man. There is a lot of respect here, there is a lot of admiration, and you inspire this person a lot. But there is also like this surprise. What happened to you? You're different now. You have different values, you have different views on people, on me, on this relationship. What happened? I don't really recognize you. They do recognize you, but at the same time you are somehow different to them. You have a stronger core, I want to say, stronger base, and you're much more passionate about life now. You're much more active, decisive. I feel like they kind of feel bad about themselves at times, because we've got this King of Wands and sorrow. They feel like they might not be able to match with your energy anymore, or like they're not as good as you are now. Although you are actually on the same level, King of Wands and King of Wands. You're one and the same, you're so similar. And you're on the same level of evolution, of development. It's just this person is quite... do they feel like they lost you? Yeah, they feel like you're drifting apart a little bit. Because maybe there was some communication that showed them that you have changed, you have different views on life, on relationships, on them at the moment, and now this person is like, what am I to do now? How am I going to solve this? I see this some kind of leveling up in you for some reason, pile 1. Something has changed you, something has grown you, and this person is regretting the fact that they didn't grab you and grab you and make it work. They didn't make it work while they could, with the lovers in the beginning and falseness. Maybe they didn't go all the way in, maybe they were like skipping on the surface when you were very much available, when you wanted this, and now you have changed your life, you have become this Queen of Wands from young woman energy, and now they don't even know how to impress you anymore. Although they can, I'm sure that you are very impressed by them, by this person, with this King of Wands. You're so similar. I keep getting like this sibling energy almost. You're like one and the same, you want the same, you have the same character, temperament, and the way you react to things. Maybe you are of the same zodiac element. You might even look similar, like facial features could be very similar. But this person is kind of feeling left behind at the moment, that's what they're feeling. They admire you so much, you're such a bright figure in their life, you're such an inspiration for them and motivation to become better. But something that you have shown them recently or said to them is making them feel not so good about themselves. But I feel like this is not someone to give up easily with this King of Wands. This is a very strong, fiery, passionate, success-driven person. And they're going to make sure that they level up, that they get on your level, they become stronger, they become more decisive, they become more successful, so they can approach you. This is like a race for me. I see like a race for some reason, like two people, competition. Is it a competition here? such a fairy connection, such a fairy connection, a lot of passion here. Let's look at your oracle cards. Yes, when I said competition, look at this card. I just instantly looked at it. Envy. This person is comparing themselves to you. For some reason, maybe you're doing better than them in life. Maybe it's just you make decisions faster, or you see through people. You know what you want. You're very decisive. You don't take there is something about you. You don't give second chances. You have high standards. You're someone so powerful in their eyes with this Queen of Wands, and I feel like they don't feel the same about themselves, and that was the problem here. They're a little bit jealous of who you are, but in reality they are exactly just like you. It's all an illusion. It's just I feel like self-love in them is kind of limping. It's not as strong as it is in you. Because also we've got this card, love and compassion. I feel like you are very compassionate, you are very loving, you are very warm and generous and giving, and this person loves it. Maybe they're not as compassionate as you are, but they're learning from you. They're definitely learning from you. You're such a motivational figure in their life, because this Queen of Wands in the center of this reading, you give them this push, and you're kind of fueling them to move forward, to grow, to become even more successful. Yeah, there is a lot of compassion here and a lot of love, regardless. And then we've got High Priestess of Air. I'm getting this cold energy from you, my pile one, my sweethearts. I feel like you have said some harsh words to this person, or maybe you just expressed your opinion on something general, in a general way, but it sounded personal for this person, for your partner, and they felt like it was an insult for them, or maybe, I don't know, just something you did, something, the way you reacted, the things you said. They were kind of taken aback by how cold, rational, and to the point you can be at times, I feel like. I just feel as though you don't take any bullshit anymore, I wanna say, pile one, but Queen of Wands, it's just, you used to be this naive and kind and soft with this young woman, and just trying to accommodate everyone and be compliant. And the Queen of Wands, that's who you are at the moment, that's how they see you. She is not doing any of that. She sees through people, she knows what they're going to do beforehand, before they have decided what they're going to do. It's like very analytical mind, very good understanding of psychology, incredible intuition, and plus this High Priestess of Air energy, the Queen of Swords. You just showed your person that you're not someone to play with. Like, either you put some boundaries or you said something. It's just this person has been put into place, I feel like. Could be just by your behavior even. Let's get some messages from them, from your person. But regardless of that, I see a lot of passion still. I see a lot of positive, hopeful energy. They want you to respect them. They want you to not give up on them. How do they feel about you, pile one? I feel you even though we are apart. You might be at a distance from each other, or maybe the communication is not as stable as it used to be before, but they're still very much in your energy. just being you is intoxicating. Oh yes, with this Lover's energy, very strong and so much warmth, so much fire. Lots of lust, I wanna say. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Something happened in the very beginning of this connection that you were not too happy about, and this person acknowledges that. Let's get a few more messages. What else? How is this person feeling about you? What would they want you to know? I'm battling my demons right now. Yes, looking at this King of Wands and sorrow, something about themselves. Almost like a little ego death is happening for this person. Maybe they don't feel like they're enough for you and they need to improve themselves in some way. How can I ever pay you back? Yeah, with this compassion, I feel like you gave a lot of love to this person. They feel like they're in debt now. I believe you. Maybe they didn't believe you in the beginning with this falseness and the Lover's cards. There was something suspicious in this situation. What was that? Maybe you were in another connection that you couldn't break off, or this person was in another connection and you couldn't get on the same page. But they believe you now, and they are very honest with you at the moment, I feel like. So this is all I had for you, Pal 1. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope this reading helped you, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hi everyone who chose pile number 2 or yellow calcite. Let's see what are your person's feelings at the moment in regards to you. We are opening the reading with the Ace of Swords, Despair, Five of Pentacles, Servant, Four of Swords, and Conversation. Pile 2. I'm getting this feeling instantly that you blown this person's mind as soon as you appeared in their life, or just recently in your connection. Your energy and your influence on them is very mental. Not in a bad way that you're making them go insane, but you do make them go crazy a little bit. There is no doubt about that. I feel like you sort of change their way of thinking. You open their eyes to the whole other way of seeing the world, to the people, and living their life in a completely different way. With the Ace of Swords, there is this illumination of truth. And I saw it in you. You are so unusual. You're just someone so unconventional. There is something unique and eccentric almost in you. Unlike other people. Yeah, you're different. And they never in a million years thought that they will meet someone like you, that someone could have this effect on their set, stable patterns of thinking. Now the way they think, the way they plan their future and whatever they're doing in life is just a completely different scenario. But I feel like there's this feeling as though, yeah, just like I said, they're going crazy. I sound horrible, but something about you that they don't understand. There's something about you that they will never understand, they feel like, and they will never get a grip on. Your mind, your patterns in life, your reactions, something about you is just like, what's going on? How can I ever predict this person's behavior? What do they want? like it's hard to get to know you, almost like hard to box you in. You're like this equation that's incredibly long and so hard to figure out, so hard to solve. You know, geometry, high school maths. It's I feel like you're just someone who has such an incredible influence on them, and they feel like they need to become more like you. They need to adjust their life to you. And this is past energy. This is how they used to live, how they used to feel about you when you just met. And there's a lot of desperation. How do I understand this person? How do I get this clarity? Even though you brought them so much truth, like you illuminated, you highlighted so many things for them in life that you didn't. They highlighted so many things for you that you didn't see before in your life. I can't speak today for some reason, but I'm trying. Keep up with me. But at the same time, you're such a mystery to them. They can never get like clear knowledge. Like they can never get to know you. I want to say, like it's hard for them to be. There's no certainty with you ever. That's what's going on. That's how they felt. Mind-blowing. That's how the best I can describe, because I'm looking at the cards and I'm translating the energy I'm getting, the feeling I'm getting, and it's so hard to, because I'm thinking in one language, then I'm translating in another language, and then I'm trying to make sure that I translate the feeling into words properly. So that's the channeling part, which is, I hope I'm making any sense, but this is how this person felt about you. Mind-blowing. And they went a little bit crazy as soon as you appeared in their life. You're almost like this fresh air for them. You're very cardinal. Like I'm getting this very eccentric person who's like my way or the highway, or like this is the truth and this is what I believe in. Like this is it. I'm not gonna. Very cardinal, very. You have your own vision in life. I'm not sure what it is, but this person is completely mind blown about that. You're so interesting for them. They're like, but at the same time, it's so hard to figure you out, to predict your next, whatever it is you're gonna do next. It's so hard to predict you. And they're going crazy a little bit here. I feel like you are too smart for this person. You're very smart. You're very logical. You know all the facts. You're like a calculator in your mind. It's just like a computer. Maybe it is that this person is much more emotional and they are soft and they need like physical affection, physical touch and cuddles, and you know, the opposite of like rational intellectual communications that you are so good at, obviously. And they were struggling with this contrast between you and them, because currently I'm seeing them feeling left out in the cold a little bit. I feel like this person genuinely feels as though they're not getting enough love from you. Like they feel that they take any chance, any opportunity to do something for you, to make you feel happy, to gain your appreciation, to gain your love, to gain your trust, even with little small things like giving you compliments, being nice to you, being kind to you, even doing things for you with the service energy, like making tea for you, or cuddling you when you're feeling down and sad. But at the end of the day, they're always feeling left out for some reason. I know that many of you now will say, oh yeah, that's true, but that's completely reversed, that's me. But this is how this person feels about you, even if you don't know about it. It could be very much mutual. It's just you're not talking about it. with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like they feel quite lonely. Like what you give them, the energy, warmth, and emotions, it's not enough. For some reason, this person feels like they've been trying to gain your approval for so long. They've been trying to gain your... almost like to reassure them that you will be there at the end of the day, that you won't go in pursuit of your career or whatever, your knowledge, like the things you are studying, the things you like to learn in life. There is something particular you are very focused on. And this person is feeling like in any second you can just leave, or you can take all of that attention and put it elsewhere besides them. And I feel like there's this feeling of being alone. Even if you're currently in a very serious connection, there's this feeling, am I going to be left out in the cold at the end again? Regardless of how much I do for this person, regardless of... oh, I'm getting in my feelings. Is it going to be stable? Is it going to be reciprocal? Are they going to be there for me at the end of the day? They do love you. There's a lot of appreciation. They're absolutely fascinated with your mind. It's like, I feel like when they're listening to you, their jaw is dropping and they can't even think about anything else, because you're just so brilliant. Your sense of humor, your vision, your discernment, incredible. But there is just something about safety, stability, and like simple things that they need. Like simple acts of kindness, like sharing some food together, or maybe watching a movie together, not doing something very intellectual, like going to museums of contemporary art and studying, I don't know, like intellectual stuff. I feel like this person is a person of simple pleasures. They just want to go to the park with you and walk around holding your hand and just cuddle, maybe watch Netflix or whatever. And I feel like at the moment they feel shut out by you. For some reason they feel shut out, like this door has been closed on them. What's happening in the future? Four of Swords and conversation. This person wants to talk to you. They really need you to know something. They really need to communicate something to you. But they feel like you won't listen. They feel like you are either tired of them, or you're kind of preserving yourself, trying to not get too emotional about things. With this Four of Swords, I feel like maybe you're taking a break from them, or maybe you don't want to be too active in this connection just yet. Could be vice versa in this connection. I can't really feel who it is, because this is just all so meshed. It could be that they're not ready to talk to you yet. They're not ready to share all of this with you yet. They need some time to rest, to recharge their batteries, to heal their little heart a little bit. Like you can see this heart in the nest that she was sewing, patching. I'm not sure what's the word. To me it feels like almost that both of you need a little breather. Just some time to contemplate on things, to relax, to get into balance, to not make it worse for some reason. You need, especially this person, they need to settle their emotions before they come towards you with communication, because it's going to be a little bit ugly if they start sharing things. Yeah, I feel like some time alone for you both will be very beneficial. Let's look at your oracle cards. Wow. Yes. Absolutely. First of all, there is a lot of passion here, and I feel like they're currently feeling this a lot, this person. There's a lot of, I'm almost getting this passion that comes out of good conversations. Like you turn each other on when you speak to each other. It's like something mental. Maybe your Venus is in an air sign like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's just, you get very attracted to each other when you are in a good, deep conversation. And I feel like this person is still pulling on you, even if you're apart, even if you're not talking. They're still pulling on your energy. They're still remembering some moments of intimacy with you, the things you said to them. They're definitely missing you with this Five of Pentacles. They do miss you very much. I don't even doubt that. And also we've got this woman holding a heart. This is so interesting to me, because I feel like this is your person here, feeling like they gave you all of their heart, they gave you all of it, and now they need to kind of preserve themselves a little bit. Now they need to relax for a second. But at the same time, I feel like they see that you also have this huge, big, loving heart. It's just you wouldn't show it to them most of the time. You wouldn't, or it's your principles or the things you believe in with the Ace of Swords, like the decisions you make in life, they are not based on your heart space. They are based on your logical, rational mind. And they are someone who is influencing you to become more loving, more emotional, more like wearing your heart on your sleeve, because there is nothing to fear. Very interesting. In this pile, I feel like there is this battle between the mind and the heart, between emotions and thoughts and logic. And you both could take different roles at different times. That's when it gets confusing and like, what do I do now? How do I fix this? Why is this so crazy? Why does it get so crazy? And also we've got this card Fire or Passion, very similar to the last card. A lot of passion. I feel like this person can get you out of their mind. Like that song. I just sang it in my mind. Oh. Yes, a lot of passion, a lot of infatuation and lust, and they think about you a lot. They imagine you a lot, and it gets fiery. Let's get a few messages from your person pile 2. How do they feel about you? What would they want you to know? You were the best thing in my life. Yes, from the very beginning I felt this incredible turning point. As soon as you entered this person's life, it's like everything has changed. They had life before you, and then life after you. I bury myself in work to forget you. I'm sensing a separation here. Could be physical, could be just that you don't speak. I wish things could be different. That's what they want you to know. That's what they wanted to talk to you about. What else? How do they feel about you, pile 2? How is this person feeling about you? I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. Don't think I don't care about you, because I really do. Your face haunts me day and night. And this is coming through very strongly with this 5 of Pentacles in the middle of this reading. Just look at this girl. She's just completely destroyed. Like this is a obsessive state that your person is in at the moment. They're thinking about you intensively. So this is all I had for you, Pile 2. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope it helped you in your situation, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hi everyone who chose pile number 3 or clear quartz. Let's see how's your person feeling about you at the moment. We are opening the reading with the Knight of Pentacles, Waiting, Knight of Swords, Scholar, Strength, and Service. Pile 3. I feel like this person was very, very patient in this connection. They were kind of taking their time, or maybe I'm getting very slow energy for some reason. Maybe there were some circumstances that were separating you. It could be physical distance, it could be money issues. Knight of Pentacles and waiting. They were waiting for the good opportunity to knock in, so they could present themselves to you, so they could be with you, so they could offer you something, so that things got better. Because they were taking this connection very seriously. There is a lot of love here, a lot of not only emotions and attractions. This person is very invested in this. They want this to grow. They want to build with you. Knight of Pentacles is a very focused energy, and it's someone that knows that you have to work on something daily, bit by bit, if you want to grow a beautiful structure, beautiful house, beautiful relationship, whatever it may be. But they were waiting, and I feel like this waiting has stretched for so long. Whatever it is, it could be that this is a general reading. Some of you could be in another connection, others were waiting for improvement at work, or for restrictions to be lifted so you could travel to each other, for example. But they saw, their eyes were on the prize. They saw this connection as something to treasure, something to hold on to, something to nourish and take care of. This is someone who takes care of the things they love and the people they love. I'm getting a very stable energy from this person, someone who's like a rock, a stable structure for others. Like you can always rely on this person. It's just they couldn't make it happen for some reason. There was something that was making them wait. Maybe you even. What's happening currently? I feel like this person is very, very impatient. Like now it's almost like a last straw. For some reason I feel like they've been learning so much. They've been kind of maturing and what am I trying to say? They've been learning things during this whole time. They've been working on themselves, developing themselves. Maybe they've been doing some self-development courses, or like learning their own psychology, discovering their own mind with a scholar and Knight of Swords. But now this person is like, I'm ready to slay everyone. I'm ready to make it happen. I can't wait anymore. There's this irritated almost state in their mind, like, I know all of it now. I know what I want, I know who I want, and nothing is gonna stop me. I have accumulated all of the information I needed. I have accumulated all of the knowledge. I have gone through so much experience, and now I'm ready to speak up. This person wants to talk with you, because I feel like now they have almost like they were brewing for some time, I'm getting. And now they have something that they want to talk to you about, discuss with you. Maybe they were thinking about this connection for the longest time, and now they realize that they're ready to talk with you, to discuss all of it, and to make decisions here. Yes, very impatient, kind of irritated energy that's coming from them. Maybe they were waiting for you to fix your life, to come out of another relationship, to... it's just this waiting, and now it's like, come on already. This is what I'm feeling. I know it's strange, like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but this is the feelings that I'm getting from looking at the cards, and then I'm thinking in another language, trying to translate the feeling, put it into words, and make sure that it's understandable and digestible in any way, hopefully. I hope I'm making any sense. But this person definitely needs to talk to you at the moment, to make things clear, to finally kind of organize this connection. They need to say something to you. I feel like they've been thinking about it, they've been overthinking even. They've been getting advice, they've been getting some solutions, they've been listening to other people, maybe watching things, maybe learning things, and now they need to come towards you. This is what they want. And then we've got strength and service. I feel like this person this person is feeling tamed by you. They feel like you have, what's the word? Like in a circus, when the person who's like making tigers or bears, whatever it is, do something, like you have that power over them, you tame them, you have control over them somehow, because they're so passionate about you, they're so interested in you, they're so focused on you, you are their prize, but they feel like you have this power over them that you can make them do anything, like they don't belong to themselves anymore. They want you to be happy, it's just whatever you ask, they will do it, just because of your energy, just because the way you affect them. And it may not be good for them always, so that's something they're kind of on guard about. But at the same time, they've never felt so strongly about anyone else. Almost like they want you to dominate them, pile 3. I don't know, this feeling is like, for you, they would do anything, like they want you to dominate them somehow. They trust you. There is a lot of trust that you hold. Yeah, you have a lot of power over them somehow. I don't know how it happened. And I feel like now they're a little bit scared for the fact that they wouldn't think a second to do something for you, to comply with your decisions and ideas, and it's a little bit scary, but at the same time it's so powerful they can't resist it. And yeah, there's a lot of admiration, a lot of, like, they would follow you anywhere. Let's look at your oracle cards, maybe we'll get some clarification here. Yeah, look at this. We've got this card, Trapped. I feel like this is how they've been feeling throughout this connection for the longest time, with this Knight of Pentacles and the Waiting card. Like there were some circumstances that that were not allowing them to move towards you, to be with you, to be in this union, to make this happen. They felt trapped. They felt like they are not ready, like you are not ready maybe. Maybe life is crazy around them. But they wanted to be with you. With their whole being, they wanted to be with you. With this Knight of Pentacles, you were such a treasure for them. You still are. It's just the circumstances. They felt very trapped. And now I feel like they are very focused on freeing themselves, on finally acting, on finally moving. It's just a very liberating energy of this Knight of Swords. And very fast, like speed of lightning. I feel like this person just wants to change things. Very impatient. They feel like, I'm done with learning, I'm done with lessons, I'm done with being patient, I'm done with just like getting experience in my life, I'm done with improving myself. I want to do things now. I'm ready, I know what to do. It's like 1, 2, 3, go, and they're just rushing towards you. Also, we've got this beautiful card, childhood and innocence. I feel like this is how this person feels with you, especially with the service and strength. They just feel like they're young again, like they're a kid again. They feel very adventurous, happy, without any burden on their shoulders. Like when they're with you, they feel comfortable, happy, like they're back in their family's home, like you are their family. Almost like your siblings. I'm looking at these two children and it feels very comfortable. You remind them of someone, you remind them of their past, I feel like. And that's why they're so focused on you, that's why they have such big hopes for this, that's why they want to invest in this. But you could also know this person from your childhood or from your past, or maybe even past life. I just got this feeling. For some of you it could be that you've known each other. But what's happening here, regardless of this innocence and beautiful childlike feeling, we've got this card, hostilities. And this is what I'm feeling with this person. Also with this Knight of Swords, very similar energy. They are holding their guard up, like they're trying to defend themselves, they're trying to protect themselves. And especially with the strength and service, they feel like you hold too much power over them. Somehow, in some way, you can bind their will. You can, like they don't belong to themselves when they're around you. And they get aggressive at times when they feel this way, because it's uncomfortable. And that's why they are hostile towards you, I feel like. I feel like also this aggression for some of you, for your person, it comes from this necessity to wait. They had to wait for so long, and now they're just like, are you kidding me? For some reason I feel like this person is just enraged by the fact that nothing has been moving here. Maybe you've been dating for like 10 years and I don't know. And if it's a woman that you are inquiring about, she was waiting for proposal and it never came. And she's like, I'm just gonna destroy all of it because I'm done. I'm so pissed off. I don't know. Or it could be even a man who they couldn't like get you completely as their partner, so now he is very, very angry that nothing is happening, or maybe they can move towards you, they can be happy with you. There's this anger, like Mars energy. Let's get a few messages from your person, pile 3. How does your person feel about you at the moment? What would they say to you right now? I'm becoming a better person. Yes, there was a lot of maturation. They have been growing on this whole journey with you. They definitely have been growing and working on themselves. Finding out the truth crushed me. There is something that makes this person very angry. I don't know what it is, pile 2. But currently with this Knight of Swords, something is making them very angry and impatient, and they need to clear the air in the room, or like address the white elephant in the room. What is the expression? I think that's the one. I remember every detail of that day. Let's get a few more. Pile 3. How is this person feeling about you currently? Forgive me, I have never felt this way before. I do not know how to act. Yes, I feel like there is this almost awkward energy. This person gets lost in your presence, like they don't know how to move their body, how to be with the strength and service, like you are such a huge influence on them. And they get like what do I do? Just tell me what to do. Like how I was saying, they want to be dominated by you somehow, like for you to take all of them, take on the responsibility of this connection and just move it in a certain way, because they feel like somehow maybe you're stronger than them, you have more influence on them. I have had sleepless nights, caught between confusion and pain. Yeah. I'm entwined in the thought of finding you one day. I feel like this is for those who are in a separation, like distance between you. They want to see you. They want to see you definitely. So this is all I had for you, pile 3. I hope it gave you some clarity in your situation. I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye bye.